Marlin, it's just,
John, I've been working on an impersonation. You want to see it? My impersonation of Donald Trump. You
yeah.
ready?
Right. That's it.
That's it.
Sleepy
That's it.
Don.
Sleepy Don. Yeah. So
Well,
it's been a few odd days, hasn't it?
oh my God, where it's just, I I woke up this morning and, you make them you look at the news and it's like Cash Patel controversy. I'm like, what? And then I see video and it's like Cash Patel used taxpayer money to fly on a private jet to Italy, not to like coordinate with the Europeans about against terrorism or something at the beginning of the Olympics, like before they started, but at the just in time to see the hockey game and insert himself into the locker room where after they won he was seen on video jumping up and down with a bottle of beer with
You
a
got that from Pete Hegseth.
is that a Hegseth dance?
Yeah.
Right, remind me of the Hegs. What did Hegseth
Acting like
do?
an idiot with alcohol in his hand.
Oh, yes, this is similar, right? And then Trump called and they were all laughing because Trump said he had to invite the women's hockey team too, and they were like, ha 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 ha. Doesn't Cash Patel have better things to do in the U.S.? I mean, there's a few things going on, right?
There are a few things going on, like the protesters of ICE in Minneapolis throwing dildos at the ICE agents.
Look at that.
That's priceless. Why? Because they're dicks.
And the people of Minneapolis are tired of being F you know whated.
Yeah, I stands for ignorant, cruel, and exacerbating, which
Um,
rhymes with what you would do with a dildo. But we don't need to go there. The Germans did a cool thing for Carnival.
I saw
Some
that.
of the floats.
Those floats.
Oh my gosh, these are brutal. Oh, we don't do anything like that here in
Not
America.
not quite like that, not on a spit, not with the Russian bear doing his thing, how with DT,
Pegging Trump.
President DJT as he signs his posts.
Yeah, or having Donald Trump punching Jesus. Hey,
Reports
I
that, Europe is not coming back to the US in the same way, if not ever, not for a long time, because the trust has been lost, and we're all I know you're a few miles away at the moment, but obviously pretty well steeped in the U.S. citizen and all. But I mean the U.S. that we've kind of grown up with and have thought about has gone adrift under this regime, and Europe and the rest of them are not trusting that we in the U.S. who are not on board with Trump are going to be able to right the ship, and if so, right the ship for more than 4 years. Because we went Trump, Biden, Trump.
that's yeah, that is the issue. It's the 4 years, and then the midterms. But midterms look promising. I'm making a couple of predictions.
Okay, let's hear
Uh,
it.
Once when the House flips, which we know it's going to because it's such a thin margin, and it looks like the Senate will as well. I think Pam Bondi will be impeached and indicted because she has conducted criminal activities with the
As has
cover up.
Christine Noem, as has Pete Hegseth, right?
Yes.
I mean, we've been
And
bombing more boats off the coast of Venezuela for what?
and my other prediction is the day after Stephen Colbert goes off the air, Paramount stock drops because people will do to Paramount what people did to ABC and Disney when they cut Kimmel.
So
And that big corporate heads squirm.
so are you willing to say that this is our first odd days stock tip? Uh, And I would say if I used to be in these markets, I would say the stock tip would be on April 20th, buy puts in CBS, which is a right to sell at a fixed price in the future. And as the company's stock goes down, as people unsubscribe, the value of that put will go up, and you can make a lot of money on your prediction. And so for all of I mean, that's assuming we're right. I mean, maybe the oligarchs will buy CBS stock just to counter our tip.
Speaking of oligarchs, what
Yes.
a great segue.
Oh, good.
Here's one of the This is one of the floats that they did of Elon Musk at the German Napoleon, and he's holding a
Napoleon.
Twitter megaphone with shit coming out of it.
Yep.
This guy is a huge danger. Uh, since he took over Twitter, it's been a 50% rise in hate speech. The Germans did a float of him in 2023, casting him as a Bond villain. His grok has called itself Mecha Hitler. And and here we have him doing a Nazi salute. I mean, what else do we need to know? Now he's trying to get the FCC to approve 1 million satellites to go up into space.
Is way more than we have now, right?
We have 15,000 and he has 65% of those.
So that'd be a
The
70 times that, times 65% or 100%. And why? Okay, I'm just kind of hearing about this very recently. So the question is, okay, 1 million satellites is going to obviously be a problem with the night sky, and you can get into that. But what is the benefit of this? What's the reason that SpaceX is trying to do this?
Oh, it's something to do with more AI for everybody.
So it's
And
the AI thing. It's like powering the AI. So we're gonna get rid of the night skies and the stars with our kids in order to just live in an AI universe. Well,
as
it's true of both.
humans, like animals, use the stars to navigate by. And I'll give you the demonstration of that. What is the one of the first nursery rhymes you learned about the stars?
Well, I mean, twinkling comes to mind.
Yes. And it goes,
Okay, dusting off the cobwebs. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
and a that's there's a lot more to it.
Oh, there
Living
is.
you the rest.
That's all I ever knew, I think.
I know that's what any of us taught. We're taught. That's all we were taught. When the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle all the night. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see where to go if you did not twinkle so. In the dark blue sky you keep, often through my curtains peep, for you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. As your bright and tiny spark lights the traveler in the dark, though I know not what you are, twinkle, twinkle, little star. That
Hmm.
was that was written in 1806. People needed the stars to navigate by. It was a means of survival. They didn't know what the stars were. They just thought they were heavenly creations. The angels lived in this were the stars, or
You
that
don't you don't
there was a
think you don't think they thought they were satellites?
no, I don't think they thought they were satellites. They
Okay.
thought they were heavenly entities.
Yeah.
They didn't know that they were stars. But animals have used the stars for navigating. Migrating birds migrate at night and need the stars for
How
navigating.
about the wise
So
men?
they needed the stars for navigating too, to find the Christ child, the Star of Bethlehem. And if there had been satellites up in the sky, they would have probably ended up not in Nazareth, where Jesus was born, but probably somewhere south of Cairo. So the FCC is now open for taking comments. Here's a link below how you can register with the FCC. You can go through darksky.org and get their template that they've already written up. Dark Sky International has been in existence since for 35 years, protecting our night skies. And this is a way that you can protect what's left of our night skies. Because if it's populated with 1 million satellites, you won't be able to connect the dots anymore. You won't be able to tell Orion from Scorpio. You won't be able, because it'll all just be like a maggots and a bunch of in a field of blackness. Everything will be moving.
Kind of coming back to these odd days we're living in, I mean, this seems like a symptom of something, right? Like this, that this could even be considered. I mean, don't you have to have a certain concentration of economic forces allied with a right-wing government. And I think that has a name, doesn't it? When you have those things together, what's that? What's that?
Fascism.
Fascism? Yes, thank you. It's fascism. Yes. Bing. And so I think it takes a certain constellation, and I think what's really interesting about this issue, Marlon, among other things, is that it just represents the avarice and the greed and the control that is being exerted right now. And so standing up to something as ridiculous as this is really saying the emperor wears no clothes. We got to the point where somebody or very few somebodies. We have one big somebody with Musk and SpaceX and all that. Would dare propose this for such narrow, benefit and such wide scale, long term damage? Don't you think? I mean, it's a symptom of these times.
It's power. It's power and strength. It has nothing to do with equality. It has nothing to do with democracy. It has nothing to do with sharing the wealth that exists. It's about power, plain and simple. It's either power through money or power through influence. And this is exactly what the president, or I don't even like to call the man a president because he's not acting like one. He's acting like a con man. He's acting like a mob boss. The Supreme Court struck the man down and his tariffs, and now he's speaking out against the Supreme Court. Never in the history of the United States has the executive branch so derided another part of the government, which is supposed to be in checks and balances.
Well,
Trump has eliminated all
let's
these.
hope that that's a wake-up call to what has essentially been a Trump rubber stamping kangaroo court that has not put a check on Trump. All the lower courts have overwhelmingly ruled against Trump, and so this is a real break. It's not like they're a bunch of some liberal hotbed who's been checking him. No, they are, just have been the worst. So I think hopefully, in his reaction to it and them holding strong will help turn the tide in that sphere. Very weird techno dystopian future that which is a symptom of this larger thing that at some point one of these things that are happening to combine with every other thing it just has everyone rise up and say this is madness, and it must end, and show that we can do it, peacefully and non-violently, and that's what the people of Minneapolis showed, even though ICE is still there. And I guess we just have to, Marlon, keep on in these odd days, speaking for what is, what we need for things to be a little more even.
And so it will be.